Alrighty, we're gonna now try doing all this with me being able to talk. Good morning, everybody. That was actually not intentional this time. So it's gonna be a short and sweet stream this morning. Got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Based on time, I may have enough just for the perfection game, but it's gonna be Kiku! Ain't gonna lie, I kind of prefer the base Kiku skin. Ragu's cute. I like playing every once in a while. But I think this time I'm just gonna do it as Kiku. So, Kiku! They start off with fishing. This actually, with the domination setup, is pretty dang good. So there's I mean, in the end, it's still all about luck of the spawn. We actually could have won the one from previous, if not for some unfortunate sorts of circumstances. 15 bots in order to get the max score, because don't forget, I will state this every single time in case this is your first time here in the stream. If so, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic Polytopia Sunday. But the difficulty bonus, you get more free points at the end of the game the more opponents you have. So this is the only pay-to-win thing really in the game, except for Cymancy. But even then, and then of course we got to do it on the hardest difficulty. Acknowledge me or else. Acknowledge, yes. Good morning, Chilito. I did say good morning earlier, but I think I was still muted at that point. Good morning. Let's see. So, let's get this one started, because Why, hello there. We immediately are starting off with Cymancy right next door to us. This is not the best spawn I could have asked for. A better one would have been like 3 animals or a 3rd fish and 2 animals. Basically a way for us to get to level 3 right away. But the best thing for us to do in this instance is we need to be able to kill that shaman. So what we're gonna fish, explore. We're gonna find that shaman. Polaris. Come on, go down and find the lighthouse, please. Please travel south. Dang. Well, Polaris is fine to fight against. We are gonna follow up by training a warrior. Ooh, actually, I should have gotten writing and gotten a writer. It's okay, it's not the end of the world. We'll live. Bop-a-da-bop. Move here. Bot up. We are still gonna go ahead and pick up writing. Get ourselves that writer. Pass the turn. Shinshi! Oh, you're my friend. Oops, I forgot to mute my phone. That's always so we can make sure that everything's looking good. All right, we can actually kill Cymancy right out of the gates. The downside. We gotta move there. Bop-a-da-bop. Secure this kill. This Mooney is very annoying. Kinda want to pick up roads right now. We do have a lot of starting stars. What would be the fastest way for us to get to our levels? We're gonna need organization. Alrighty, and with that, Cymancy is dead. Turn 3, a dead Cymancy. And everyone rejoiced. Can I pick up farming and still get another unit? We can. We can still get another unit here in our capital. So that's what we're gonna do. Gonna pick up farming. Capture. Goodbye, Symanzi. Bop. Bring it on over here, and we need to... Alright, what's the worst that could happen? He can go here. He can actually siege. Yeah, we'll train a rider. Quinzali has been slain by it. Alright, so we should, as long as it goes to 6, it does. We can secure the kill like so, and to make sure that our city stays open, which is fantastic. Go here, secure this kill. The only downside to ice is it makes it to where I can no longer see what is coastal land. Let's see. So we're just going to go here. Ooh, Aquarion. Okay. I would like to try to deal with this southern point here. We're going to move up here first. Next turn, we're going to level up our cities. We're doing a bad job at making friends. Luxador. Alright, we need to meet Aquarion this way. And Venger! Okay. Alright. So next, we're gonna fruit, resources, fruit, farm, resources. Kinda want a warrior. Warrior is gonna be safe to deal with the battle sleds. Movement was kind of a mistake, unfortunately. These battle sleds are going to be tricky to deal with, so how do we deal with all this? I would like to get a giant out. The sooner we can get those giants a rolling, the better. I want to expand the borders of this city here. That requires at least hunting. Is this already 3 of 3? It is already 3 of 3. I mean, our economy is doing okay. It could be doing better, but what I could do is pick up... Nah. We're gonna pick up hunting. Hunt. Farm. Fruit. Border growth. Rider. That should do. Shinshi has beaten us onto the water. It's actually kind of funny. Is anybody thinking we are friends? Imo thinks we're friends. Well, I'm glad they think that. Bop-a-da-bop. We can move you here. Bop. Move you here. Bop. Move you here. And speaking of friends, it would be a lot nicer if Imo would be willing to accept this peace. Same thing with Venger. I'm gonna let them meet me, so that way we can start getting an attitude with them. Last but not least, ooh. Yeah. We're gonna get diplomacy. Peace treaty is rejected. Peace treaty accepted. Welcome to the Banu Alliance. Killer Monument is complete. So this is going well for us. That actually gets us a giant here in Neriabo, which I think we need to just go ahead and accomplish. We're going to use diplomacy. Allows us to see Imperius. It's because this is Venger's original capital. Ah. That's really good for us. Banu. Alright. We are going to... establish an embassy here. Means that we are delaying a turn for... Do I want to go ahead and just break this ice? I think we should. That way we can start getting things onto the water. Bob-a-da-bob. Awesome, they expanded the borders for me. See, Love and Imo. They're indifferent. Is there anybody that we could? You're about to win the game. Sure thing, bud. I mean, we are in a commanding position this game, so I won't lie about that. Bob-a-da-bob. Moving on over here. So there's no point me attempting to rush Shinshi. So I... Dang. Imperius. We'll establish an embassy with y'all, which also allows me to find the lighthouse. And we will attempt... I don't think they're gonna accept it. They're a little bit too afraid of us at the current moment. But we're also gonna fruit, fish... Gates of Power. Get ourselves our first giant. You recover. You have not attacked yet. You have not attacked yet. As a reminder, in order to know if someone's attacked yet or not, you can look around the portrait of the icon for the unit. In this case, it is the rider. So we're going to go here. Bop-a-da-bop. Bring you on over here. But up. I think that's going to do it for now. I could also build a Park of Fortune here. It's not a terrible decision. Well, I mean, we don't need ports everywhere, I guess. We'll put it here, just because I think it looks aesthetically great. It allows us to level this city up, expand our borders with a border growth. That way we have more territory for more score later. And... what level is this city? Level 3. Start getting close. Rider. That way we can try to start dealing with Polaris. Next turn, I think we're just going to grab Rhodes so we can try to rush Polaris out. Rejected. Oh, thank you so much, Imo. See, this is why Imo's my favorite. Meanwhile, Chilito here is screaming internally in the background. Because that's Imo's, not Kiku. So what's next? These have 2 defense, 5 units. These 5 units are enough for me to siege Polaris out. But I do need roads. So that's what we're going to do. This turn, we're going to go ahead and pick up roads. Road. 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 Bob. Bob. I messed up. Dang it! Well, we're not sieging it this turn. Really wish I was. Go here. We're gonna start moving over to take care of Shinshi. Cheerleader's like, yes, and don't do it again. See, this is the best state we can have an ally, where our ally is not gonna get in the way. That's actually very frustrating with this positioning. Man, that misplay cost me a lot. Well, I can't spin forever. So what we're going to do is port. Go here, bot up. Road. Upgrade, you go here. And we're just gonna get another rider. Man, that misplay cost me so much. Abdul, welcome back. It's been a while. Alrighty, so now we have it. We can go here. Bop-a-da-bop. Move it on back. Move here. And this is a kit death, right? No. But then we can fully here. Siege. Move here. Hunt. Fish. Super unit. It truly has been a while and my internet is crap. Give me a minute. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Take your time. We'll still be here for you. We're gonna go ahead and research sailing to go here. Gosh dang it. Break the ice. I would like to pick up navigation next turn. Hopefully, IMO is still happy enough with us that they don't choose to sort of be like, oh, well, we're no longer friends, I guess. And then, run off into the sunset somewhere else. We're gonna grab a warrior just because I need to start getting more units onto the water. Shalom, how's it going? Told me in stream. No. We are on turn 11. Illyrion. Ooh. What does Illyrion think of us? We'll establish an embassy. Why not? And we will attempt to offer peace. Oh, we're not. There shall be no peace. Alright. Navigation. Ramming. 1 star short. You're really serious about this? Alright. This fixes our problems. Alright. Rammer! You can go here. You go there. Hee-hee-hee-haw. Ooh, we can get another level here. Fish. Oh, actually, before we do that. Aha! I'm so glad I chose to do this. Hunt. Hunt. Resources. Road. Fruit. Oh, I already placed it. Oh, right. I already placed both my money in. So I was like, haha, no one's going to see this play. I'm going to get another giant to my capital. Wrong. Internet is not so great here. 17 kilobytes per second. Ooh. I understand that. I've had to deal with bad internet for a very long time, and I very much understand the frustration. That's also the reason why the stream quality was lower for the long time. Bought another internet package. I hope that one works out for you. I'm currently using Verizon, because AT&T, while the people who worked in customer support were great, AT&T was terrible and never fixed their stuff. So yeah, let's see. We're gonna go ahead and level this up. We might as well level this up. We can't train anybody else. We're gonna keep you here. All right. I love using right. Rejected. Why did they reject the peace treaty with me? I only killed their ship. All right. Yadak. Establish embassy. We will attempt peace with them. Right now, they're very happy with us, but they may not accept it. Peace with Imperius, maybe. Not with Venger. I'm not gonna try. And Luxador, I already have plans on fighting, so I'm not gonna spend 5 stars when... yeah, we have to start invading soon. Just entered university a couple months back. Cool! Congratulations! You excited? You should have accepted peace. No. There can be none. A bridge can go here. Bridge. Hey, Demetrio! How's it going? We're currently trying to get perfect as Kiku. It's going okay. Yeah, we're probably gonna spam cloaks here in a little bit. Somewhat excited, I guess. I'm alone on the other side of the country. Happens. Hey, it's gonna be a fun journey, though. I wish you the best of luck. Everyone wish Abdul luck with university. University will test you, and not on just tests. It's a lot. We're in the north while my friends are in the south. Ooh, yeah, I feel that. how do I want to do this? Because we need to snowball our economy even further. We're going to place a port here. Fish. Fish. And with that, this cloak is going to get pushed onto the port. Beautiful. Level 4. I will buy the game later, I guess. Any new updates for the game? On this one? No. The updates tend to be slow, so... This is not a game that updates very quickly. We are going to continue. There's actually another mobile game I'm looking into right now. And depending on how things go, I might just... dang, I should have followed my gut. Oh well. Sucks to suck. Where was I? Oh yeah. We'll put you here. Just in case, because IMO, you're still happy, right? I do need to consider finding a way to start dealing with them. Level 4. We're gonna train a couple riders. Oh, my cloak's dead. Gosh dang it. It was not a good play. I thought I was smart, but turns out I wasn't. Yadak rejects the peace offer. Ooh, a knight. Yeah, I was not smart at all. Turns out I was very dumb. Quite. IMO is not broken peace. So you're going for the diplomacy route. Diplomacy tends to be consistent, so it's hard to go a different route when one works. Plus, when you're playing against all these, like, unless you have the best opener ever, you really need the extra economy from embassies as well. I rarely play diplomacy. You're gonna want to play diplomacy in one of these setups. Yeah. Let's see if we can just make friends. Alright, you go here. You go here. Rammer. I guess I could have sieged there. I could have. We're not going to pick up climbing just for this. It really wouldn't have hurt, though. And so we do need forestry and trade, because I've got about 6 turns to establish a strong economy. And unfortunately, we haven't done anything. We haven't landed any cloaks. We haven't started building markets. So this one's probably not going to do it, which is unfortunate. Why not just do some battleships and waste their economy bit by bit? I've got a turn. Winning the game is easy. Winning with a certain score by 30 turns, that's the tricky part. So I'm going to go and move this here. Put that there. And I'm actually not... I'm not going to train any military. I'm going to trust that IMO and I are still going to be friends. And we're just going to pass the turn. Stars. Alrighty. Anybody want to be peaceful? Yadak does. That's free stars. IMO's happier now that they also see Luxador. And they think Luxador is uncool. I'm glad we think have a similar mindset. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up Free Spirit. And Coma. Is this writer from Coma? No, Nyarabo. Are you from Coma? Nyarabo. Pretty certain you're from Ananta. You're definitely from Ananta because I trained you there. Coma? Coma. Alrighty. I find it interesting that Imperius has no opinion about this. So we're going to go ahead and hit Venger here. Kill off our own unit so we can train a cloak. Because we want to get a chain of cloaks going. You can siege Hudrick. Yes, we can. I don't want to. I want a snowball. Alright. You can siege here. You go here. Bop. You can go there. Attack. I don't need climbing yet. We put you on the water. And we're going to continue to just be friends with Imo for as long as possible. Oh, they actually just got a giant. Cloak. Alright, we're going to be changing that in a couple turns. There. So our goal is we want to chain cloaks as much as possible. Does the rammer have a certain limit? By limit movement, they move 3, and I mean, they're just a water unit. But they don't have as much vision. Who have I not seen yet? 3 tribes. Ooh, Zabazi. We're gonna go ahead and just attack here and establish embassy with Zabazi. See if we can establish an early peace with them, at least for a couple turns. Because if we at least have an embassy in peace with them for like 2 turns, we're golden. We need to level this city up 1. Fruit. And port. Border growth. Pass the turn. Peace treaty rejected. They were just happy with me a moment ago. Are they at peace with, Zabazi? No, they're not. Interesting. Zabazi accepted peace. I see that they could push out units of the buildings they theoretically push out a giant. Yep. They could do giant pushes. Alrighty. You didn't siege yet. I'm fully aware. And here's why. So Dingy goes here. And now we have a lot of units. And then we're going to train another cloak. And the goal here is, with these cloaks, is to not siege the city. Because this is in a very beautiful spot in the center of the map. We can get so many units, so many free stars, just by constantly cloaking this city. And we can just, we don't have to attack that city. We move the units out to deal with the other cities. Ooh, barter. And we should be finding Gomaji here in the nearby future. It'll cost 30 points for us to get philosophy. Which isn't terrible. We'll mostly to make everything cheaper. Or do we just pick up forestry and start? We are going to have to deal with IMO here in a little bit. They were a fantastic friend, but we've got a time limit. I also want to make sure I don't accidentally help them see... Dang. I forgot the cloak chain. When played right, you can swarm your enemies with weak units, but in large numbers. Exactly. A second benefit to cloak chaining. Free spirit. Because then you can just start selling daggers. And you get even more stars. It's really a win-win. Put you here. A bear man pig. So I really want to get better at Polytopia. I love barter and such. Is there a way, like next stream, I can, like by chance, see a good tutor stream from you? I just subscribed to notifications. Hey, welcome, Bear Man Pig. Depending on how time goes, I might be able to squeeze in a barter game for you. But barter used to actually be the best tribe in the game before some changes happened to make them a little more balanced. But barter is still an excellent tribe to learn the game with. I think I'm just going to go ahead and move this here. We can go with this here. And I really just want to make sure that they're not going to be right next to my city. Cloak. Here. So, what I'm currently trying to think about is what's going to be the better route. I could spend all 30 stars for philosophy, so that makes next turn a lot better. Or I could pick up forestry. I think forestry just to start picking up some levels. Forestry mathematics. Mathematics puts us right next, ready for trade. Wait, really? I didn't know that. I would absolutely love to learn more from you. You seem to know a lot. I've been playing this game for years. I'll see which units I try. I previously made the Chinese tribe. Shinshi. Forgot the name just for the mountain perk. Yeah, climbing is a lot of fun. Shinshi is complicated, but they can be really good. They're kind of spawn dependent. So here's what I'm looking at. We've got mountains. I do want to consider stealing this city, which gives me a good forge spot here and here. I'm thinking we're just going to go ahead, instead of picking up philosophy, I'm going philosophy. I'm just going to follow my gut. If it's wrong, it's wrong. It's not the end of the world. We can always try again another time. So what I would like to do is we want to start pinging this giant down. You move there, you move there. Healers. Maybe. Mindbenders are always an interesting choice, but that's not why we're picking up the tech. We're picking up the tech so we can literally get everything else a lot cheaper. Because things are going to start getting expensive for us. Alright, Yadek, why? It's just because we're dominating. Is it also because I haven't attacked? It's because I haven't attacked Illyrion, and they're like, ah, well, you're no use to me. Alrighty, cool. I shouldn't have attacked that. I just lost that embassy, so that was a misplay. We'll live. Maybe. You can go there. Pass turn. forgot to break peace. Did you get a chance to check out the Vinegar and Chill? I have not yet. Alright, let's take a look-see, Shalom. Alright, we're just gonna refresh the page. Vinegar and Chill. Alrighty. Let's make sure... Ooh, audio's a little loud. There we go. Also, I can't get above 40,000 on perfection no matter what I try. It is tricky. The fact that we got it 2 times already is pretty miraculous. Yeah, this is actually going to be very frustrating for us. Move you there, move you there. We're going to start chaining onto Venger now, though. Oh my goodness. Yeah! That's a lot of units. Better luck, me either. It's okay, yeah. We're gonna move this cloak over here, because we really probably need 1 cloak in order to deal with IMO. Move you here, move you here. I want to deal with Shinshi somewhat quickly. Do we not? Fishing goes here. This honestly gives me some this sort of gives me a nostalgia for an old game. It is a very, like, before Windows computers were a thing. We're still talking like the original Apple. There's a game trilogy that came out that later then got renamed to Halo. So there are actually some Easter eggs in the Halo games to these versions, and it's a game series called Marathon. There's a Marathon trilogy. It's a first-person shooter, so it's a Doom-like, but it's in space. You know, very much like a Halo. Now you can vaguely see like the aliens and all that, and how they transfer between Marathon to Halo. So if you like the Halo series, but there's one in particular. And I really want to play the track that I'm talking about. Here, I'll at least grab the track, and then I'll share it with you, so that way you can sort of see what I'd be talking about. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. NPC can betray you, right? Yeah, no, they can absolutely betray us. I'm not too worried about that, though. We need to be leveling up our cities. Wow, not a single bit of metal here. I was really hoping for some metal. Aquatism? Nah, we gotta improve the economy. Forestry. We're gonna go ahead and clear this forest, because I already know there's gonna be a really good forge spot here and here. What's your least favorite unit in Polytopia? Ooh. Issue is I like all units because they all have a niche use to them. I would probably have to say battle sleds. It's probably battle sleds. I see what battle sleds are supposed to do. Like, I like ice fortresses. They're supposed to be this, you know, mobile fortress. They don't quite fit that theme as well as they really should, but I think battle sleds Because they are really weird, where they're better than riders, but worse than knights, but they're also worse than riders on land. I don't know. It's just, I feel like battle sleds could be something else. The issue is I don't have an answer, so I wouldn't know what I would change them to. So I would like to get 2 markets here and here to max level. And if we have a level 2 thing here, level 2 thing here, level 2 thing here, level 2 thing here, we can easily get these markets maxed out. So we're just going to chop chop. Mathematics. And lumber halts. Lumber halts. Sawmill. And we're just going to lumber halt one more time. Right? Yep. Lumber halts. And we're going to go ahead and grab a park. The reason we're picking up a park is a giant isn't really going to get anywhere fast enough in order for it to be useful. We are going to pick up a mind bender here. So that way we can start healing up our units. Everybody, if y'all could do me a favor and just add a little bit of spam into the chat. Break peace, break peace, break peace, break peace. That would be very much appreciated, because I have a feeling, even though I have got like 2 actions left this turn, I'm gonna completely forget to break peace. I don't even think we need to be picking up a rider here. I think our most important thing... I don't think there's any units that we need to be picking up, so... Alright, which means I'm going to click and hold end turn. Is it just the rider? Click and hold. Click away. Click and hold. It's still the rider. Alright, so it's only this rider is left. IMO. We're going to hit with... Ooh, actually, no. We do in fact need a rider here. Reason why we need a rider here is if they decide to move their warrior here, we need to be able to kill the warrior next turn. Break peace, break peace, break. Thank you. All right, pass turn. All right, so Imo, you were a fantastic friend. I gotta break peace with you. And Zabazi, yeah, you shouldn't have taken that city from me, bud. That was uncool of you. Pass the turn. Thanks, everybody. I very much appreciate it. This message was sent 15 seconds ago because of lag. Yeah, that's also partially because of stream lag, so that's fine. I appreciate the effort, everybody. Thanks, Imo. Alrighty. So, this cloak is invisible. This cloak is not. Only invisible cloaks can actually hit a city. So, like, this one can hit right here. Boom. Fantastic. Ha 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 ha. We're gonna go and pick up Aquatism to encourage these to land elsewhere. Wow, 1 HP off. Alright, heal others. So, scout. Pew. Alright, now you're dead. So that takes care of Shinshi. Goodbye, Shinshi. We're on turn 18. I really need to start a... Wow, the train is gone. What was my train of thought? Oh, I really need to start building up our temples. You can go here. Ba-bop. Ba-bop. We're just trying to... And we're going to continue to just spam out these units. Now, I really need this bomber dead. Embassy destroyed. That's fine. Bombers. I goofed! The city's gonna get sieged unless I chop, which there's no reason for us not to chop, so... We'll go ahead and chop here, just so we can get a safety warrior. Fail. I'm gonna go ahead and... There. Should be fine. I don't think there's any way that this unit can get killed. We should be fine. Attack here. Is Barter a friend? Probably not. No, they're not really a friend. Okay, the lag is unbelievable. I'm so sorry. I mean, everything looks good on my end. And at least the stream quality says it's doing just fine. I mean, it says the bitrate could be better. It's lower than the recommended bitrate. Recommend use a stream bitrate of 68. No, I mean, I can... General output. Let's see if that fixes it. Quality is fine on my end, no lag. There. I just raised the bitrate to see if that'll help. I don't know if I have to restart the stream or not, but we're gonna just keep moving forward at this rate. Nothing else for dude, we gotta pass the turn. Alrighty. You hit here. You hit here. And there should be no issues. There. That takes care of IMO. We are going to go ahead and get a defender here, just so that way we don't lose our boat for no good reason. And... in a second. My ping, in mere second, yeah. Alright, let's get everybody healed up yet again. We're gonna go ahead and just promote this. Should do for the most part. We're gonna go and capture. You have defeated Shinshi. Woohoo! Free stars, free pops, free freebies. Embassy destroyed with Imperius, but we gotta start clearing everything out. Move you here, bot up. Move you here, bot up. And that should take care of Venger. I am going to continue to endless siege here. Cloak. There. But our economy is absolutely terrible, unfortunately. While it's great that we're in a position to start killing, our economy is in absolute shambles. So that's what we're going to be spending next turn doing. Is improving that, I guess. Yo, Jaybird, how's it going? We had a free kill here, because why not? Okay. How do we continue to close this out? I just need trade. We are so far behind on economy. And this saddens me. Do I have any monuments? No. No monuments. We'll pass this turn. Could try a run from the city called at the top of Meow. Yeah. I mean, we'll be able to get everything just fine. Ooh, free stuff for me. I'll take that. Alrighty. Oh, now they're getting knights. Makes sense. We're gonna go ahead and move here, bop, move here, bop. And I'm just gonna be retreating just a wee little bit. We're just gonna continue to just kill off this unit here as much as possible. A lot of free kills. You can kill this unit still, can't you? Yes, you absolutely can. Gosh dang it. Can you kill this one? No. Alright. Move you here. Get a lighthouse. This one's tricky. You need to move fast before your thieves get synced. And we're fine. There's gonna be a little bit of pushback from the enemy, but that's okay. We'll be fine. I think I just disband this Mindbender. I don't think we need them for anything anymore. So we'll go ahead and get those stars back. That's 2 stars back. Siege here. Alright, we got 39 stars. We really needed to have started building temples a while ago. But we're gonna get trade. And build a market here. Sawmill. Which is also gonna place a market there. Lumber huts. We're gonna go ahead and get a park. We're a quarter of the way there. I don't think we're making it. There's no more text for me to pick up. Network monuments is complete. You have destroyed Fengur. Fruit. Hunt. And we get a super unit here. It's the fastest way for us to... Ooh. It's the fastest way to deal with everything. And take Luxor City. Yes! What is going on over here? Imperius, what are you doing? What is this? Oh well, daggers are perfect counters. We no longer need this. We're gonna move you forward. Disband this rider. Disband this warrior. Just, they don't have health, so they're not gonna do anything for me. Let's get those stars back. What's with blue with shield? Right? So many defenders. It's crazy. We do want to pick up construction. We also want to be picking up mining and smithery. Sawmill here. Right? I can clear this forest. How do we do this? Can I want to get a level here. Sawmill is 5. But that gives 3. I'm 3 stars short. Chop 1, chop 2. I could technically chop a 3rd. Wow, I'm really 1 star short. I mean, I could chop 1 more. I was just hoping for a better market. I mean, if they're mostly a veteran rank, you can technically use them as siege wall, I guess. Yeah. There's nothing else for me to do this turn, unfortunately. We just have to pass the turn. Peace treaty between Zabazi and Omaji. Sure thing, bud. Of course you did. They did exactly what I was hoping they would not have done. Dang it. I mean, I would have done that as well, so it's not like they did the wrong play. It's just... now I have to spend time. Alrighty. Construction. It's chivalry that I need, not construction. Tell you what, we're just gonna go ahead and pick up these cities, level everything up. We have defeated Luxador. There. How do we do this? You need a level. Hunt. Park, I don't think we necessarily need... I don't think we necessarily need, another giant, especially since we're going to be sieging here again just in a turn. Sawmill. Market goes here. Lumber Hots. Lumber Hots. Park. Just bombard with the shields with artillery. Yeah, pretty much. That's the goal. They also are starting to get swords, though, but it's fine. I do need a unit here. You know what? Mindbenders. That is another counter unit. We'll sell this dagger. He's not going to make it anywhere in time. Warrior, pass turn. You have 8 turns left. Ooh, knights. I think I'm just going to go ahead and siege here. Can this do 1 point of damage? Nope. I'm just going to take that defender, thank you. Just gonna keep killing units for free, I guess. Wherever we get the chance. Alright. Next. Smithery. Forge. Oh, that's both in one sitting. Dang. That's unfortunate. Still gonna go ahead and get chivalry. Destroy this building. Mark it. That's fine. Because that's a lot of extra stars a turn. It's not the end of the world. Destroy this building here. Forge. And we're going to go ahead and build a port here. I think we need a super unit here. Just because we're dealing with knights as well. If we don't, there's actually a good chance the city gets sieged, so. Alright. Do we sell this giant? You put a mine and a forge in the southeast city near the corner to boost the market. That is true. I can't... Well, I can't afford it. Can I? I need to see if I can chop enough. 1. We can chop here. 2. If I don't care about an animal, I could technically chop 3. It only boosts the production by 1. Oh, well, actually, I would need 10, so that's a next turn thing. I think the real question is do I start... I think I actually just sell this giant. I was about to say, do we road the giant forward, but the defender's blocking the way. This giant's not going to accomplish anything. Alright, next. 1, 2. I would very much like to put a swordsman here. Because we need a very beefy frontliner. Because our units are about to get chained. I never gotten a full score in 30-turn challenge. Do you need to unlock the entire tech tree and conquer all cities? Pretty much. You pretty much do. We're actually almost halfway. So we were 2 turns ago at 10,000. We're now at 17. So we are making excellent progress. Because the AI loves to spam out temples, and that helps you. So even if it takes you a lot of time to conquer everybody, that's okay. That means you're not the one spending those resources. It's just we're at the point right now where kind of every turn, every decision matters a lot. I think I really just need to train a swordsman here to deal with all this. And then we pass the turn. Four chained. It was a nice 4 chain. Oh. That was neat. We don't need archery, we don't need spiritualism. We don't need archery, we don't need spiritualism. I mean, we do, but not now. So we're gonna go ahead and capture this city. I'm also debating whether I should just sell this bomber or not. I don't think this bomber serves a purpose anymore. We're just gonna road. Because I really want to go ahead and siege this turn. We do need archery. Bomber. Okay, which means we don't need this bomber anymore. 9 stars back, not bad. Do we just disband the scout? Because we'd have to heal it for a lot of turns. I think we do. We're just gonna get those stars back. Swordsman. Another Mindbender. Alright, so we only have a couple movements left. We're going to go ahead and place you here. And I really actually need to just kill off this bomber as much as possible. Alright, we're going to clear this forest for very greedy... Destroy this building. For very greedy forge. Haunt. Clear forest. Market. Farm. Can I get away with a park here? Yeah, we can get away with a park. Next. We can place a mine here. So we're going to go and place the lumber hots here. I think we just do a population growth. Because mine... Forge. Gets us a super unit. So that way we can start moving this giant over to here. Cheese! How's it going, bud? We still have a Grand Bazaar. I think I want to be placing the Grand Bazaar over here so we can siege even faster. It's gonna be tricky. I could also just place it here just to get to level up for a lot of points and more economy. Going good, going good. How's it going with you? It's going all right. Can't complain too much. How do we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What I could do is I could train a knight here. And then on the following turn, we could build a bridge here. This is fully assuming this does not get unsieged. Tell you what, mine. Forge. Fish. Park. I think that does it. Not too much else I could do here. They can go here to kill this off, but we're gonna see if we can start pinging their units down. It's gonna be really close. As long as the Night Chain doesn't hit our Mindbenders, we're okay. Oh, they did the best thing. They didn't unsiege. They went for killing a dagger over here, I guess. Sure. Spiritualism is the last tech for us to pick up. I don't need it now. So we're going to pick it up later. Bop-a-da-bop. Start running them forward. Road forward. I could also just sell. Could just sell. Knight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We also get a knight here. And we disband this dagger. Are you going to be in time, Bomber, for anything? Or do we just sell you? We're halfway there, by the way. We are halfway to our goal. I think we go ahead and just sell here. Maybe we do just pick up spiritualism here. Fish. Water temple. Water temple. Population growth. We are very close on this game. I just need a better economy, and we just need to keep spamming out temples anywhere we can. So I think at this point we just water temple here. There's no units I can train anywhere. That's going to be helpful. I really think I need to do a tempo giant play somewhere. Are they technically able to unsiege? Technically, both these players can gang up on me and unsiege. That's a risk I'm going to have to take. Wealth monument is complete. Can we do a push? Because it would push to, what's this tile? It's a land tile here. Disband this dagger. I'm gonna go and pick up spiritualism. That does give us another monument. Road. Road. Destroy. Bridge. Because now we can bridge all the way to here. Nice. I can go there. Yeah. Road. We'll road it over to here. Why not? Just ban. it's going to take multiple turns for cloaks to land. There you go. Road. You over to there. So that's an okay shot. So what's the next step for us to secure this victory? I'm going to build 2 water temples here and here. It'll give us another park. Then we need to spam out a couple of units. Perhaps. So I'll take Killer Imperious there. I think this is the best chance I got. Who still has not moved? Oh, right. The knight can technically attack again. Clear, so we can get another knight. Go and capture that. Ooh, free giant. Don't mind if I do. We'll go and hit there. Hit there. Secure this siege. Don't accidentally move here again. Alright, so what this allows us to do, if he moves the giant here and moves swordsman to attack Mindbender, okay, we can take control of a unit. If he kills here, he can't move around, we take the giant. Essentially, this is game over here for Imperious. We just need... I mean, I could just train one more Mindbender and we're done there. Is undefended. That's fine. We're gonna be training a unit there. Probably just a swordsman. You know what? Yeah. We're gonna train a knight. Wow. Barely don't have enough movement points to accomplish everything we want. But we are going to put you here. We're going to put you here. How do we finish securing everything? It's really close. So if you don't have any time today, maybe next Sunday we could do the barter stuff. Maybe. We'll see. That's more of a thing on we'll see here in a little bit. But I'm always more than happy to do tutorials and all that. I actually need to make a lot more of like how-to for each of the tribes again. Because I made one for Yadak, and not gonna lie, that took 2 weeks for me to make, and that's the reason why I haven't made another. Is well, I felt like it was useful for a lot of people. Just gonna go ahead and get ourselves a park. Well, I feel like it was gonna be, ended up useful for a lot of people. It was a lot of time for me. And it's not that I think it's a waste of time. It's just that I'm allocating my time towards a lot of things. I think we just continue to night rush. Nighty nights, little one. This city is not connected to us. Road. I get it. It's all good. I'm just excited I actually found someone like you. What's your what is my favorite troop? Polytars. It's not because I think they're overpowered, because I mean, they're strong in the early game, but they're a very unique unit that says you are playing the game in a very... What are those? They're from the Illyrian tribe. Illyrian's pretty popular because they're pretty strong. They're a special tribe. How do I want to... I want to finish leveling this up. Hunt. Hunt. Why? Destroy building. Destroy building. We're just gonna build a market here. There. Way better on the economy. That was a misplay. We're way too late in the game for me to be worrying about that. I spent way too many stars on that. Thank you. There we go. Bridge. We're going to capture this. Gets us another lighthouse. Also gives us another monument. Oh, we are so close. We are 3 turns away. Road. We should have this. Actually, how much does this do? You know what? Secure this. Ports goes here. You go in the water. Night. Cymantia is the bug tribe. Is that the magical tribe? I have gone up against those quite a bit. I have won like 60-40 against those. I think the bug tribe and that tribe I struggle the most against. Yeah, those are probably currently the strongest tribes in the game right now. But it also depends on what kind of map type you're playing on. If you're going to play on a map that's favorable for those tribes, then yeah, you're unfortunately going to struggle. Alright, we do not have to train a single unit, meaning that we could just... Temple. 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 Park. Am I too away from anywhere? Hunt. Hunt. Mine. Forge. Park. Mine. Market. Chop. Lumber halts. Sawmill. Lumber halts. Park. Omaji is strong in the latest update. I use them a lot now. Yeah, a lot of people don't value Omaji enough, apparently. Which is really a shame, because Omaji's good. Chop, chop. One more chop. Chop here. Market. There we go. Better on the economy. Pass the turn. You have destroyed Imperius. Road. Road. Skadoosh. Road. Can we? Right here, right now? Probably not. I think we need a lot more. What if we build a bridge? I think Barter and Omaji is what I play the most. I really play any others. That's okay. I try to play a good balance and try to help remind players that, by the way, you don't have to play like one of 3 tribes. There are 16 in the game. Play what you're going to have fun with. You don't have to play a meta. Alright, let's take a look-see. I'm going to be using... Cancel. Bot commands. We're going to do calculate. So it's going to be a knight, a knight, a knight that is a scout, and a knight that is a rammer versus a defender with walls at 13 health. That does it. Exactly in that order. Beautiful. Luxador is very fun to play. Yeah, they can be. Alright. So we've only got 3 turns left in this game, including this one. So there's no point in us spending a whole bunch of time and energy to improve our economy. At this point, it's literally just temple, 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 park. Gosh, it's gonna be close. Mine. Mine. Destroy building. Forge. Park. Hunt. 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 And... but why? Clear. Lumber hots. Park. Sawmill. Lumber hots. Mine. Lumber hots. Park. And the next question is do we sell our units? Because we're really late in the game. Force temples cost 5 stars less, so instead of 3, you can make 4 temples. Yeah, pretty much. I forget, giants are worth 40 points, but they give 8 stars. Knights are worth 8 stars. Or knights are worth 40 points. No, giants are worth... I forget how much giants are worth. I'm really trying to decide if it's worth selling my units or not. Dagger, disband you. Yeah, so that's 10 points there. This will get us 9 points back. Lied. Disband Mindbender. Force Temple. The more temples I can build this turn, the better, because they'll give me an additional 50 points. There we go. Force Temple. Eye of God. Park. Grand Bazaar. We're just going to put it here. Should have done it a long while ago. And... I don't think I can afford any more this turn, so I'm not going to disband. Alright. Pass the turn. There we go. So that's the last of the tribes defeated. And now we just need 6,000 points. Can we get it in 2 turns? It is going to be so close. Force Temple. Just every forced we got, temple it. Force Temple. Force Temple. Force Temple. I don't think we have it. I think we're just too short. Force Temple. Force Temple. Tower Wisdom. Mark. Emperor's Tomb. Mark. 6k in 2 turns. I don't think we got it. I think I was just a tiny bit too slow. I need 4k left. The question is if I disband all these units. Because giants are worth 50, but 2 giants don't get me another park. So at this point, there's no point in me getting rid of them. I'm logging out. It's 1 a.m. in the morning and got class tomorrow. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Abdul. It's good to see you again. Next easiest one to level up is going to be this. Sell a dagger, disband dagger. Water Temple. There's no way I'm getting 3k. Water Temple, Water Temple. Park. 2.5k. See you next week. I'm not seeing it. I am not. I'm not seeing it. And disbanding my units isn't going to be enough. This one was close. So I can level this city up. Temple, Temple. If I was about 2 turns faster. In other words, that misplay I did over here. 1.5k short. Dang. Well, that does it, everybody. Right there at the finish line. Definitely doable, though. I could have done it. Where does that put us? Hey, number 54th for the month. Not bad. Smidgy one. Is that either they got banned or the score already got taken down. Alrighty. Well, that was a shame, but it was really, really close. We'll take it. And we already have a request. We'll be playing Barter. I will be using the Bear Groff skin. But yeah, so first 5, yeah. Yeah, there's always that trade-off, though, with the forest temples of forests help give you a star, so you can afford stuff in the now. Oh, man, that was really close. I should have had that. If I remembered to break peace with IMO the proper turn, we may have been able to do it. I'm probably going to blame it on that. Which is, then just comes down to a misplay. Have we played against this one before? We'll go ahead and add this player. They've played nearly 4,000 games. As always, Barter. Start off with the workshop. Depending on the map size, we are going to start off with the workshop. This is not a great spawn. How are people getting 150k points? Really good spawns. Because whenever I'm playing, you'll notice that I'll be like, oh, this is a bad spawn. This is when you should re-roll. And that's what they're doing. They're doing the correct thing and re-rolling. Wow, this is not a good map for us. I'm going to go the more aggressive and save for riders. What do we got? Oh, I also forgot to check their points. But we need to start covering distance. Warrior instead. Pass the turn. I know I just changed my mind and I lost a turn of movement. So that's me being indecisive. But this is a really, really good farming or fishing start. Fish. Hunt. And we're gonna explore. We might be playing against another barter. That does get us a lighthouse. There. And pass the turn. We're going to train a new warrior here in this city. This one's going to go over here. And we can pick up organization. Next turn is actually going to be pretty good. I wish that explorer went a little bit more south. Pretty certain our opponent spawned in the south. Either that or it's a Bartermere. So we're going to go here, discover this lighthouse, pick up organization. That'll allow us to grab this fruit, resources. We go down here, train a warrior, and we pass this turn. This is a tricky map. I'd rather follow these animals than go to this resource-less village. So we're gonna go south. Fish. Fish. Fruit. Resources. Get most of our resources back with this. At this point, I'm gonna call it, it's a Bartermere. And we're gonna grab a warrior. But I think I need to start getting onto the water. Do I go to this animal over here? Normally, I try and get archers and huts quickly so I can at least level 3 capital. Yeah, I mean, archers are good for tiny maps if you're having to be aggressive. But notice we haven't found our opponent yet, so archery does nothing for us in the now. And I would always gear your tech choices depending on how the map is and whatever situation going. Like, riding is an okay tech to pick up right now because it'll help increase our mobility. I'm gonna go this way. It is a Bartermere! Oh, I meant to go into the water. Is that bad for us? For not doing that. Tell you what, we're gonna go riders. Get riding. And pick up another rider. Go here. Rider here. We're gonna play aggressively. Pass the turn. So if it's a 197 mat size or archers are not the play, in most cases not. However, like with this water setup, archer is going to be pretty good. We also have a lot of forests here, another reason to pick up archery, but as of right now, I need a better economy because it does me no good if I can't afford the archers. What you would like for an economy is at least... Okay, so our opponent went with archery. No, they have sailing because this warrior should have boosted defense. So we actually know our opponent's on the water. I was looking away when that hit. So, my bad. Bop-a-da-bop. Move you on over to here. You go there. You go there. Alright. And we're just gonna go along the south. We gotta pass the turn. I should have gone sailing. Archery is gonna be really good here. Archery is fantastic for a small river choke point like this. And the more important thing we need right now is to make sure that our opponent does not get this city. That's the most important thing for us right now. We're gonna go here. One. Hunt. We need to do another explore. Dang. Alright. Rider. Rider. So here's what I'm gonna do. Is... Oh, shoot. The math does not math correctly. Alright, well... Here, you can have that. I'm taking this. We can fight for this starting next turn. Whoops, that was a misplay. That's the beauty of live games. Wow. This is going really poorly for us. We take this city, though. He better have explored here. He did. Fantastic. Yeah, so we're giving up this city because of a poor set of exchanges. But I need to be playing very aggressive here. I normally do road. Yeah. Bop-a-da-bop. We're gonna bait his warrior over, but he's more than likely not gonna take it, which is fine. You go here, you go here. So if we got 7 stars. We're gonna warrior, warrior, and rider. need a better economy, though. But what we're doing here is we are forcing our opponent to make a decision about this city. They most likely just have to give it up because they spread out their aggression a little bit too far. Riders and roads are adaptive in where they can put all their things. This does, however, us lose a little bit of tempo onto the water. Again, we need archery in order to fight this kind of setup. We do not have the economy for it, so more importantly, we're going to have to spend a turn picking up forestry. That kind of hurts. But by picking up forestry, we'll be able to... Yay! He got a workshop for me. It's beautiful. Alright, this warrior's going to start going this way, because I want a potential village that's up here. This goes here. This goes here. We're gonna just capture this. And we have to train a rider here in order to fight for this city. But we need to be we need to play risky here, because naval superiority usually is the rule of the game. However, this is not an ocean. This is more of a river, a canal. And rivers and canals are great areas for archers, because they can't stay all the way out here, really safe, make a bomber, and then slowly siege everything down. This works for us. Yeah, I'm gonna... That was a misplay. I should have trained another rider. Road. Which allows us to... Bop it a bop. Just gotta move it on back. And I'm actually gonna... Come on. Move you here. That allows us to unsiege. I don't plan on training unit there, so that's fine. If I chop 3... Clear. 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 Fish. Lumber hot. Resources. We're just gonna heal him up over here. Warrior and rider. Pass turn. There we go. Better economy. We're actually in a really good position on this city here. Walls? Yep, walls. Fantastic. So they picked up a... They've had to pick up something that they probably didn't want to in the first place. We also have very important information right here. There's land on this tile here. So I can make a very aggressive play next turn, such as building a road here. And then building a bridge! Which allows me to go here. Bop. And then we zip you on away, nice and safely. You go here. Dang. That... There is... I don't think there's any land here, but we'll figure it out here in just a moment. Fruit. Population. And... Warrior goes... Rider, you heal. Another rider. And we will pass this turn. So what I'm wanting to do, because now that he's got walls, I'm going to need catapults. I also need catapults in order to finish improving my economy. Wow, he picked up climbing just for that. Two can kind of play at this game. I'm also going to pick up climbing. Bop-da-bop. Move you over here. Bop-da-bop. Warrior. Bop-da-bop. Move you over here. I like free trades. And we save the rest of our stars. We'll move him here to see if there's anything. All right, we, in this instance, do not veteran boost this warrior up. There's no signs of riders, but there's no points of us risking losing our city. So we're going to go ahead and just train a safety warrior there and pass the turn. But we need mathematics. So we're going to be saving our stars for a couple turns. Why not? Well, this warrior can still hit something and go down a little bit lower on health. Because we're not required to veteran boost them up. Ah, it's good pressure play. Zeke, how's it going? Yeah, I'm okay with this trade. If you guys are okay with this trade, I'm okay with this trade. We're gonna go ahead and place a port, fish, resources. Oh, Pops, we don't need... That's a super unit right there. That gives us Metropolis. One, two... We're gonna go ahead and build a bridge here. Bop. Bring you on back. Killer Monuments is complete. Yeah, I'm okay with this exchange. We're then going to go ahead and park our fortune here. Gate of power here. Population growth. I maybe should have done a border growth, but I really want to apply a lot of pressure right now. So if we attack, we kill our own unit. So we are going to threaten a siege next turn. Hunt. Fruit. There's no reason of us getting the lighthouse, so we're going to go ahead and workshop here. And a rider. That passes our turn. Yeah. My friend came and visit, but I will come and see your stream. Hey, you have a good time with your friend, Zeke. Just, fair enough, just curious. Yeah. I mean, unless your unit's just gonna die by not promoting it, then you promote it. But in our case, okay, they go ahead and resign. So why did our opponent resign? In this game, in this way, the game was clearly over. Well, yeah, I guess it was. Let's go ahead and bring up the replay. You forgot to move that warrior in the north. I did. You're right, Dan. You always end up calling me out in those, and I appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead, and as always, we're gonna save this replay, share. So, and this is Bear Groff versus Birder Small Lakes. All right. There was one more right over there. Fair enough. So we're going to look at this from their view. Turn off autofocus, turn all this on, oops, and turn off shared fog. So, they do pretty much the same thing we do. Pick up a workshop. Now, if you're playing on tiny maps, or you're playing against more than one opponent, explore is sometimes an okay thing to do right from the get-go, because if you're able to get a economic lead, then that's fantastic. Goes north. There's nothing that's necessarily done wrong here. Interesting. So our opponent, right here, because this is honestly not a great village, our opponent decides to pick up fishing, despite having no fish. Very curious. Get a lot of stars, that allows them to level up the city, get a workshop. Okay, that makes sense. A good exchange with the warriors. Honestly, everything here's pretty clear in textbook about how to do everything. I maybe should not have attempted to siege the village, and I should have brought my unit back. So that was probably a misplay on my part. Again, this is also another misplay. I got lucky I did not get punished for how many misplays I was making this game. They pick up climbing just so that way they can steal this village. Another good play. But unfortunately, we had the counter set up. So they took this village without being able to properly defend it. That was their first mistake. Which, you know, not bad. But I think they were under the assumption that they could take this from me for free. So now I take this village. Can I play against you in a bullet game? I don't have enough time for 96 because I have dinner. I actually have somewhere I need to be. That was the only game I had time for. So we're just reviewing this. But maybe next time, Demetrio. They go ahead and attempt to siege. Which we unsiege. Now, one thing I like to give a tip about is how to properly unsiege a village. If you are wanting to train as many units as possible, and in most cases you do, you want to use a rider or an archer in order to unsiege. Why? So you can then spend that turn to train a unit in that city. However, I had already calculated that I don't have the stars to afford training a unit here with everything we were wanting to do. So unsieging with this warrior so it could be there, hold its ground, and prevent the enemy from just taking it over and over and over again, that play ended up working out just fine. But in most cases, you want to unsiege with a rider or an archer so you can go with a higher production of units and just units economy. I don't know if there's an actual term for it, but essentially the more units you have versus your opponent, the better off you are to win. Our opponent currently has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. So in this instance, we're actually behind. Cities-wise, it's currently 4-3, but they're about to capture another one. It's going to be 4-4. Pick up walls, and essentially what this play here does is it makes it to where, without heavy investment, I can no longer go after this city. Not a bad play. That also allows our opponent to use the least amount of resources to defend this city. Don't know if you can next week. That's okay. We'll figure something out. You know I stream every week. But This makes it to where our opponent now needs to spend less resources here unless they see me investing a lot of resources in order to siege the city. Meaning, they can focus more on their economy and getting onto the water, because I'm not on the water yet, so if they can establish naval superiority, they win the game. What do they need to do in order to do that? Build a port either back here or back here, because this is vulnerable, because I have roads, meaning I can build a bridge. A bridge can go right here and right here, which you saw in this last game, and cause massive issues. But right now, they can't really afford too much of all of that. So this is more of a what's better, climbing and sailing barter versus rider roads. And honestly, right now, we're kind of neck and neck about where everything's at, so there's no person clearly in the lead. Now, what does this play allow? So this warrior, when I was saying I do not want to level it up, what our opponent could do, the only way that we could be punished for this play is if our opponent then spends their entire set of resources. If they spend all of the resources on rammers. But they would have to spend everything. But they do not have it. So that's the only play that could happen. Plus, if they do then get rammers, the rammer would then be on the mountain, thereby wasting another 5 stars. So what this play does is it baits our opponents into a potential misplay of saying, hey, this is a juicy warrior right here. You can take it, but I don't think you have rammers, so you need to research the tech and then spend money on the tech. Plus, I know you have climbing, so you would lose the rammer. And thus, I would, in this case, force my opponent to waste 17 stars on a 2-star warrior. But they don't, which is fine. What they do, though, however, is something that I think they were really feeling the pressure. They should have gotten the scout, moved it back, either to here, and then start pinging this warrior down or something. But I think rushing it over here, because they're saying, hey, I'm going to claim this village, you can't claim the village. And then they have the very unfortunate thing of seeing me get double giants. And at this point, the game is over. So, they just needed one more kill in order to get the killer monument. They also just needed to finish leveling a city up. 1, 2, 3. They had 21 stars. Is there any way they could have gotten it? I don't see it. Can they have gotten the killer monument? I'm also not seeing it. Nope. So they were unable to get the killer monument, because if they could have done a similar tempo play and then just gotten at least a giant out. Hope you're having a nice time wherever you're going. Yeah, I'm visiting a family. A lot of stuff's happening this week, so we're changing the schedule up. But essentially, boosted to a veteran, hit. So our opponent didn't know it was going to be a veteran. They didn't click our warrior to see that, hey, it's about to be a veteran. Why am I able to click stuff right now? A bug, but I like it. Honestly, I hope I could actually see a barter tutorial from you. I really appreciate how kind and nice you have been. This isn't, here, this isn't much, because I just paid bills and such. Won't let me tip. I don't have any tip stuff set up as of yet. At some point, I may set up a Patreon, because we're not at 1,000 subscribers, but I'll look into it in the future. So, because I've had a couple of people ask, so. It's just, I do this more as a wonderful hobby, not necessarily as a job. But we'll see about that in the future. But there you go. So, a lot of it really comes down to figuring out the map Oh, I was gonna tip you $30. I appreciate that. For now, just hold on to that money, and you know what? Just enjoy the other tribes. You can ask for for me to play a tribe again next week. You know, show up next week, but ask me to show you up a tribe next week if you're interested in buying one, and I'll play it for you. Have you show Silly Lord? Have you show Silly Lord? I'm sorry, I'm lost, Ziki. But at this point, this village, if he captures it, it's gone. Alright. He really can't defend this city, because this giant's going to be right there at the doorstep in 2 turns. Unless he can get a giant out. And... yeah. Like, sure, this city's down here is defended, but all these warriors... He thought I was going to invest a lot of resources down here with riders, which, not a bad idea. However, once he built the city walls, I would need 7 units just to siege the city? 5 units just to... maybe it's 4. It's 4 units to siege the city. And then all those units are on the brink of death. So it would not have been worthwhile for me. So our opponent made a lot of good decisions. But when it came to supporting the city here and figuring out how to properly transition, unfortunately, that's where they fell apart. Thank you, everybody, so much for stopping on by. I always have a blast hanging out with you guys. There is another mobile game. At this point, I'm just gonna keep doing a lot of whole different games, just so that way to remind everybody that, hey, we're all gonna just have a good time. Silly Lord, the epic 24-hour game between... Oh, I need to finish the video editing, so that's probably... I'm gonna be finishing that up today. But yeah, the Silly Lords. That was a fun game. The issue is I recorded all of mine in turn-by-turn segments, so everybody else is using one footage, and I have actually my own recording going, here's my decision-making process. It was a great game, though, so... But I will be uploading mine, hopefully within the next week, because I've got today and Tuesday to be doing some editing. Video editing. It is the bane of my existence. So, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all again next week for another fantastic stream of Polytopia.